just like that, day 5 of the SA Wine Lockdown virtual tasting series with myself, Madison Volkwyn, and Creation Wines. So welcome back to the day of white blends. Creation has 2 white blends in their portfolio. The first is a Roussanne Viognier, which we will not be handling today, but please do check out our graphics about the wine and a gorgeous pairing that you can do with that if you've got some in your home stock. Today we will be covering our Sauvignon Blanc Semillon, a beautiful, salty and invigorating white blend that's based off a Bordeaux white style. It is a blend of 80% Sauvignon Blanc and 20% Semillon. Creation has a couple of unique white cultivar planted on the farm. We've got some Viognier, we have some Roussanne, we have Semillon. And Semillon is quite consistently good in production because it's quite hardy, it's fairly disease resistant, it does respond well to noble late harvest and botrytized rot, which is the good kind, and it has a medium-sized bunch. The clone in which we use has quite loose bunches to allow those beautiful winds that we discussed yesterday, the southwest and southeast winds, to keep the bunches dry so we don't get any of that nasty grey rot that we don't want in the grapes. In the blend, Semillon is 100% responsible for that saltiness, the invigorating bouquet that you get that's very reminiscent of the sea. If you've ever joined us for a tasting at Creation, you'll know that there's something, we've got our sensorial plate, which we are going to give you a little bit more info from Carolyn, the mastermind behind the sensorial herself. So what exactly is the Semillon component contributing to the blend, which is only a small 20%? Where you get your aromatics and your lovely green notes, those passion fruit and the fruit notes that you get in the Sauvignon Blanc, the Semillon contributes a lower acidity, slightly higher sugar, which at the end will give us a slightly higher alcohol, which allows for more body. It gives us more of a textural richness, and it really just helps to balance out the very forward notes that you get with the Sauvignon Blanc. It contributes a lot of that salty bouquet that you get in our Sauvignon Blanc Semillon blend. Right, so a lovely chilled bottle of Sauvignon Blanc Semillon. You can see the condensation on that bottle. A wine best served chilled, so if you're planning on having some later on today, pop it into the fridge, get it ready for later. And in the glass, we can see that it's got a beautiful light color. It's got a little bit of a hint, like gleaming green glints in it, and I can already smell some of those beautiful aromatic notes from the Sauvignon Blanc on the nose. It's got all of the components that you want out of the Sauvignon Blanc. You've got that slightly green note, that green apple skin, but it does have a little bit more of a savory note. We're heading into like a fig territory, so the fruit profile is slightly different, and it does smell a little bit richer than our Sauvignon Blanc, which is largely due to the oaking and the Semillon component. Great acidity on there, not overpowering. It's got a very gentle approach to the palate, a great follow through from the nose. So we've still got those lovely fruity aromas and aromatics that come through. We've got a sort of a blend between a green apple skin and a yellow apple. We've got the passion fruit that comes through, but a saltiness that climbs into the wine from the Semillon. A little bit more of a richness and that savory green figs that come through. What is nice about all of the components together is it shows that this wine has the potential to age and really develop in the bottle. So you've got all the characteristics that keep it fresh and lively, the good acidity and the fruit profile, the aromatics, but when that eventually fades over time, as the Sauvignon Blanc aromatics do, the Semillon will really come into the fore and bring forward its textural richness. It becomes like a honeyed character and really will complement that saltiness like the Atlantic breeze so well. This brings us to the end of day 5 of the white blends, day 5 of the SA Wine Lockdown virtual tasting series with Creation Wines. I don't know where you're all having your lockdown. I hope you're staying safe. We've got fantastic weather, albeit a little windy today in Stellenbosch. So I hope that you're going to take advantage of the last of these good summer days before winter sneaks up and enjoy a beautiful glass of this Sauvignon Blanc Semillon. Check back in tomorrow for more.